Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. So we are looking at dropping bombs and dispensers. For dropping bombs there are two methods of doing it, CCIP and CCRP. CCIP is continuously calculated impact point, CCRP continuously calculated release point. Most relatively modern planes have these two types of bombing. It's a pretty standard thing in aviation, assuming that you don't have things like guided weapons. So we've armed up on our outside pylons with Fab 250 bombs and anti-armor dispensers on the inner pylons. So the first things we need to do is to set these. We need to tell the Blackshark that we've got these weapons set up. If you don't do that, then the bombing simply doesn't work. So we look over our right shoulder and we see these two knobs we're interested in. Knob 1, knob 2. Well, the left one, which is our outboard pylon, we need to set that to Fab 250s, and we've got our lovely little chart here. So 07 is Fab 250s. So the left knob, Sherman, set it to 7.
Set.
Next, the right hand, or the inboard knob, we're going to set to KMGUA 0, which is 09.
Set.
Right, so we've told the Ka-50 which bombs are on which pylon, and it can now correctly do its CCIP and CCRP. Now, CCIP is what we're going to go and try. CCRP can be done in the Ka-50, however, we've tried it with Stahl, and it's incredibly difficult to do, and to be honest, it's actually outside my skill bracket at the moment, so we're just going to go with CCIP for the moment. As to how useful CCIP is in a helicopter is up to your interpretation. I don't find it very useful, but it's there, it's a thing, so we can show it off. So we will cut off now, go and find some targets. Right, so we're up in the air, we're going to try it out. We've got our setting set there. We're going to go master arm on, we're going to go weapon arm on. I'm going to put this in override manual just in case it helps. I think it might. We're going to go outer weapon select, which I've got there, you can see now. Right. Cap is heading in now. Let's so we've got to get high and we've got to get fast and do a dive bomb, as I understand it. You're going to hit V max, so about 300 clicks per hour. Currently we're at 250. What kind of angle did you go in at, Sherman?
Or 10 to 20 degrees.
So I got my Schwal locked onto that target. I got my Pipper, which you can see down to the bottom right of the HUD.
Right, your altitude's about 450 feet and your speed's 130 knots.
You're right, they're found grenades, that's why they're so lethal. I'm just going absolutely fine. I'm going to bomb him, and Cap is... Pickle. Let me know how they do.
2 bomb nuts.
I got him! I goddamn right, and I had to do it. Right. Okay, that was actually, you know what, that's pretty effective. I thought it was going to be a dive bomb technique. It's not. It's a travelling along the ground at kind of 300-400 feet. And I've been hit, obviously, so ignore that. Yes. And that's how you do it. It might have even been my own splash. I'm obviously a noob, but that's my first try. But essentially, that's how we did it. So pretty happy with that. Why did I put grenade launchers on there? It's so frustrating. Okay, so that was good. I didn't need to go particularly fast, about 250 clicks. I did get Schwal lock to help me guide it, but you don't need a Schwal lock by the looks of it. Right, we're going to go around again now. Change our weapons to... inner pylons, which are the dispensers. We're going to try that again. There's a good chance we're going to get shot down this time, but at least let's try and get the dispensers out. We should hopefully get the same sign of CCIP Pipper. So I'm going to go for a different angle this time. I'm going to go max speed just to give myself as much protection as I can. There's probably a good technique like diving in and then going flat or coming really low or something. I don't really know the technique yet, but
probably low level flight bombing. That's basically how these were used, although admittedly it was the Mi-24 Hind that pioneered the technique rather than the Blackshark.
To be honest, Sherman, I don't think this is designed to do this against targets that fire back. There's no survivability here, you just have to walk into their gunfire, so I think this is probably against troops, static radar dishes.
Again, this tactic was pioneered by, well, mainly used by Hind pilots against the Taliban in Afghanistan.
If, right, I'm gonna...
Or rather, the Mujahideen.
So, I'm gonna turn around now, I'm gonna relock my targets, I'm gonna come in for a strafe with my dispenser pods. Right, I'm heading back in for my CCIP dispensers drop. Again, it's the first time, so we'll just have to see how it goes. First thing we're going to do, master arm is on, weapon arm is on, auto override launch authority is on, which I prefer to have. I'm going to set up my Schval. That lets me. And I'm going to lock onto that little mother right there. For some reason it doesn't let me lock at the moment, but okay. It's near enough for this purpose. So off we go, let's go and find him. Right, now we've got to travel at speed and height, which gives us our CCIP pipper, which we'll try and get on the screen. There it is, you see it down there coming into play. So we will get shot down probably, but let's give this a go.
Again, this kind of attack in a lightly armored helicopter like the Ka-50 is generally only advised if you're attacking infantry.
Roger. Okay, I'm hitting VMAX. Lost my thing. Oh no, I've lost my pipper. There it is.
Try dropping the altitude.
Yep, that was too high. Right, I'm getting back in play now. I've got a bit wiggly, so it's not the best.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get this.
Try turning off your heading control and your autopilot.
I dropped. And there it goes. Worst shot ever.
But I do tally the splash.
No, I got him, Sherman. Look, I got him. Splash 2. Track 2, sorry. Okay, I'm happy. I'm a happy cat. It worked. So, that was the demonstration of CCIP bombs and CCIP dispenser. It wasn't the prettiest demonstration in the world. It's the first time doing it, and it is actually really hard. But they work. They really do work. I wouldn't advise them doing it against a target that shoots heavy rounds like these, 40mm grenades. They're a pain in the butt. But, yeah, pretty good. Anything to add to that, Sherman?
Generally, the only time you'd ever want to do this is A, against infantry, B, you'd rather have a Hind doing it than a Blackshark.
If, Roger. And as well as that, like I said, there is CCRP where you use the Schval to guide the CCRP in. I found it really, really unreliable. I'm probably just not good enough to use it, but we can't really demonstrate it because I'll just keep missing. So that was showing bomb with the Ka-50. I hope that helped. Go and bomb some targets, and we'll see you later.